Hey yogis, my name is Brianna and today we're going to do a short yoga for runners practice. So let's get started. We're going to start in a standing position in mountain pose at the top of our mat. So feet about hip width apart. I want your palms to face the opposite wall, standing up nice and tall. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Really root down into all four corners of your feet. Another deep inhale, deep exhale. On your next inhale, I want you to reach your arms overhead, and then we're going to exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take another just inhale and exhale here. You can bend one knee and then the other. Just kind of warm up the hamstrings. And then on your next exhale, plant your hands, one foot back, then the other. We're in plank. I want you to lower down to your belly. Untuck your toes, lift halfway for baby cobra. Exhale, fold. We're going to do a forearm plank to warm up the core. So you can walk your forearms out, tuck your toes, and then lift the hips, chest, everything off the mat. Make sure to take a deep inhale and exhale here. And lower down. Bring your hands under your shoulders and we'll push back to downward facing dog. So up and back. It's our first down dog of the practice. So if you want to walk your feet out, bend one knee and then the other. Stretch the calves, backs of the legs. And then find some stillness. So from here, lift your right leg, keeping the toes pointed towards the ground. Bring it between your legs, your hands, that wouldn't make sense, for a low lunge. So keep your back knee lifted, shoulders are down, heart reaching forward. Take a deep inhale, and then on your next exhale, bring the back foot up to meet the front, but we're going to cross our feet. And fold here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, you can uncross your feet, and I'll meet you in mountain pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga, up dog. And then flip your feet, push back, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Left foot reaches up for three-legged dog, and then we bring it between the hands for a low lunge with the knee lifted. Shoulders are down, hands are on the mat, gaze forward. And then again, we're gonna bring our back foot to meet the front for a cross-legged forward fold. So inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, uncross your feet. Lower your arms. Mountain pose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, arms reach up And then we exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Feet go back. Chaturanga to up dog. Flip your feet, push back, downward dog. Deep inhales and deep exhales here. And then right leg lifts for three-legged dog. We bring it between the hands. And we're back in our low lunge. Chest reaching forward. Gaze is forward. Getting a stretch in that hip flexor. And then you're going to rise to a high lunge. Arms are reaching up. Feel the power in your legs. And then bring your hands back down to low lunge. On your next inhale, we're going to move to warrior two. So pivot on the back foot. Arms windmill up and around. Really bend into that front knee. Shoulders are down and you're gazing over those front fingertips. Inhale, reach back, peaceful warrior. Arm lifts towards the sky. Left hand is reaching down that leg, assuming your right foot is in front. And on your next exhale, bring that front hand to the knee. We're going to do side angle. Other arm comes up and over towards the ear, and you can stay here. Or you can bring both arms up and out. Reaching long, get long. And we'll reach back for peaceful warrior. And then on your next exhale, come back to your lunge. I want you to make your way to downward facing dog. So bring that front leg back, pressing into the hands. Hips reach back, heels are reaching towards the floor. We'll just take a breath here. And then left leg lifts for three-legged dog. Bring it between the hands. And we're in our low lunge on the other side. Get ready, be strong in your legs. We're gonna make our way to our high lunge. So arms and torso reach up towards the sky. Be strong in those legs. Keep your shoulders down, make sure they're not your new earrings. Energy from your feet all the way to your fingertips. And then bring your hands back down, low lunge. You got this. Deep breath. On your next inhale, we're going to make our way to warrior two. Pivot on the back foot. Arms windmill up and over. Warrior two on the other side. Watch your front knee. Make sure it's not leaning inward or outward. It's right in line with your ankle and your toes. Watch the back arm. Make sure it doesn't droop. Shoulders are down. Inhale, we're going to do peaceful warrior, reach back. Take another deep inhale, and on our exhale, let's move to side angle. So left forearm comes to left thigh. Right arm is reaching up and over, hovering around the ear. And if you can stay here, or if you feel up to it, bring that other arm up and out. Reach, reach, reach. Open up your chest. Be strong in your legs. And then on your next inhale, reach back for Peaceful Warrior. Exhale, hands come down, pivot on that back foot. We're back in our low lunge. And then we're gonna make our way back to downward facing dog. Almost there. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. From here, I want you to look up towards your hands, bend the knees, come onto the balls of your feet, and you can hop, step, walk, or fly to the front of your mat. And from here, you're gonna inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bringing your hands to prayer at your heart center. I want you to root down into that right foot. We're going to take Warrior 3. So root down into the right leg, left leg lifts. And then you're going to tip forward, kicking that left leg back. Put energy in that back heel. Stand strong in that front leg. And then we're going to make our way to a high lunge. So you can drop the back foot as you bend the front knee. Arms lift. Feel the stretch in that hip flexor. Feel the strength in your legs. And then bring your hands down for low lunge. And then we'll make our way to downward facing dog, okay? And then we'll come onto the balls of our feet, bend our knees, look up towards our hands, hop, step, or fly to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, bringing your hands to prayer at your heart center. This time we're going to root down in our left leg, come to Warrior 3 on the other side. Right leg lifts, and we tilt forward, kicking that right leg back. Really put energy in that right heel. Reach your chest long and forward, opening your heart. And then bring the ball of the back foot down, arms lift for high lunge on the other side. Hips are squared forward, shoulders are down. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. One more inhale, and on your exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot for a low lunge. Hands come to the mat, front foot goes back, downward facing dog. For the last time, I want you to come up onto the balls of your feet, bend your knees, look up between your hands, and hop, step, or fly to the top of your mat. From here, I want you to move your feet about hip width apart and bring your peace fingers to your big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Stretch your hamstrings, backs of your legs. And release. Your next inhale, slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Find yourself in mountain pose. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And then we're going to bring our feet out wide and make them about 45-degree angles. And we're going to come into a Yogi Squat. So hands come to prayer at your heart center. We're going to come down, bending at the knees. Your elbows are going to rest in between the knees. Make sure you keep your heels on the ground. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And then we'll come down onto our butts. Bring your knees in front of you, feet on the mat. We're gonna do boat pose next. So really good for your core. Runners, we need our cores. So sit up nice and tall, shoulders down. Arms come out. You're gonna lift your shins so that your legs, so your shins are parallel to the mat or the floor, whatever surface you're on. Arms, legs. If you need some more support, you can bring your hands either here or maybe on the shins, up to you. Try to keep a straight back, shoulders down. We'll just hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. We're gonna come down onto our backs and we're gonna take a bridge pose. So feet are flat, knees are facing the sky. Lift your hips, lift your upper back, your chest. You can bring your hands to clasp underneath your bum. But lift, lift, lift. We're activating our glutes and we're lengthening our hip flexors. Lift, lift, lift for 3, 2, 1. And release. From here, I want you to bring your feet to face the ceiling. Peace fingers, grab your big toes, elbows between the knees for happy baby. If you don't feel a stretch in your hips, try widening your feet slightly. Really want to open up the hips. And release the feet back to the floor. So we're gonna do reclined pigeon with a twist. So I want you to bring right ankle over left knee. Left foot comes off the floor. Arms reach around that left thigh. Feet are flexed. And left leg comes in towards the body. And we'll hold here for 2 breaths. And then you're gonna bring the right foot to the floor. Arms are gonna come out to a T. And then you can look over that right shoulder. The arms out to the T, it'll help open up the chest. And inhale, return to center, and we'll do the other side. So left ankle comes over right knee, right foot lifts off the floor, hands come underneath the right thigh, feet are flexed. And we're pressing that right leg in towards the body. And then we're going to bring the left foot to the ground. Arms come out to a T, and we're looking over that left shoulder. And we bring ourselves back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then we'll exhale, Shavasana. With every exhale, try to imagine yourself sinking lower and lower into the floor. Breaths are getting longer and slower. With every exhale, your muscles release just a little bit more tension from your jaw, your neck, your chest, your hands, your fingers, your abdomen, your glutes, your quads, your shins, your calves, your feet. Everything just lets go. You're melting closer and closer into your mat and the floor. Behind your eyelids, there's just black darkness, and you're slowly fading into it. Release your mind of any thoughts and only focus on your breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers and then your toes. Bring awareness back to your body. When you're ready, bring your feet back to your mat. Let your legs and body turn towards one side. And then make your way back to a seated position. Thank you so much for choosing to practice with me today. If you want to practice with me again, visit BreOutside.com, and please like this video, comment, share, and please subscribe to this channel.